Thank you. Mr. Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Almost 80% of Americans live with some type of stress. That means pretty much any individual in this country is living with stress. A few years ago, I went through a very stressful part of my life when I separated from my husband, and suddenly I had 2 kids, and I was facing a new life. I had to make a decision. I could live my life, a life that was sad, angry, or mad, or I could choose to create a life that was exciting, interesting, and happy. Of course, I wanted to get the second option, but it took me more than a year just to start to have positive thoughts. More than a year just to enjoy dinner with my boys. I had to learn how to deal with this stress. And somehow I learned different ways and techniques that I'm able to apply even to my life right now. And I want to share some of them with you. The first lesson I learned is to start my day with a positive mind. Do you know that the first thoughts that you have in the morning pretty much define how your day is going to look? If you wake up feeling tired and you think that you have a lot of work, guess what? You're going to have a stressful day. I like to start my day saying, thank you. Thank you because I'm here. One of my favorite quotes says, if you're reading this, congratulations, you are alive. If that doesn't make you smile, then I don't know what it is. The second lesson I had to learn is to relax. When you're happy without pressure, it's pretty easy. But when you haven't smiled for days, it doesn't come naturally. I'm a student of yoga. And I realized that this was the only activity that allowed me to have some peace while I was doing through my worst days. Yoga is a combination of the mind and the body. Therefore, it really pushes you to concentrate 100%. For example, there is a body position called the tree pose, and it challenges your balance. And I'm going to show you how it looks so you have a better idea of what I'm talking about. You start by standing straight, putting all your weight in one of your feet. Then you raise the other one. If you master this position, then you can put your hands into a prayer position. Once you master this, you can open your arms into a beautiful tree. If you're really good at it, you can even try closing your eyes. As you can imagine, it's very hard to do the tree pose while doing something else, especially giving a speech. The third lesson that I learned is to get rid of things. I'm not talking about physical objects. I'm talking about bad feelings, bad experiences. Some time ago, I was driving, and I saw a car coming on the other side. When the vehicle was very close to me, it suddenly turned and cut in front of me. I honked, and I pushed that brake into a stop. I look in disbelief to this person, and do you know what I get? What I got? The middle finger. I was so mad, I was so stressful that I had to get rid of it, but in a way that was meaningful to me. I am a designer, so I need to visualize things. So I closed my eyes, and I imagined that I was able to grab this bad incident and put it into a box, especially the middle finger. Once there, it was clear to me that this is something that didn't belong to me, to my body, to my mind, or to my agenda. Therefore, I had the power to keep it or get rid of it. And so I did. Powerful Toastmasters. I believe we don't belong. I believe we belong to the 20% of Americans living a life without stress. I believe we can start our days with a positive mind that can shape the rest of our days. I believe we can all find our tree pose to bring balance to our life. I believe we can get rid of those boxes that doesn't belong to us. I leave you with this quote by Ralph Emerson. For every minute that you're angry, you spend 60 seconds of happiness. Mr. Toastmasters.
Congratulations. Thank you.